All right. Once again, Tremaine, Mr. Hard Pivot is back with you, and this is part four of our 10 financial freedom tips that is going to take you from now to 2021 and well beyond in delivering the financial abundance and freedoms that you also deserve. But before we go further, if you're looking at this on Facebook, please like, don't like. If you're indifferent, that's fine. Just comment to say that you did watch the video. And if you got some value out the video, give me a thumbs up or something like that. And that's fine. If you're looking at it on YouTube, whether it's live or replay, then please subscribe, like the station, so you can follow us and just get some of these good nuggets that I'm going to give you every chance we get. So, now, with that being said, let's do a quick recap. If you did not watch the video from last week, which you should, it was about your biggest expense as an American, which is taxes, in case you didn't know. Yeah, I know some of you think it's your cable bill or your cell phone bill. And in a lot of cases, you think your biggest expense is your significant other, which can get big at times, but no, it's taxes. Simply put, taxes, they tend to cause another financial burden on all of us if you let it, which is debt. Yes, I said it. Debt. Taxes cause another financial burden, which is debt. So remember, taxes come off the top, which is your biggest expense. So basically, like I said in the previous video, from January to April, you basically work for who? You basically work for the government. So from January to April, you're basically working for the government. So because they're going to get theirs off the top. So now, with that being said, you're forced to borrow from the banks from the bottom. So when you borrow from the banks, so now you're basically working for the banks from April to August because now they're taking the second third of your paycheck. So the government is taking the first third, which they're going to get theirs every time off the top. Now, by you borrowing and getting into debt, the banks are taking the second third of your paycheck, which basically doesn't leave enough for you to do anything financially to try to further your future financially for you and your family. So let's do a little quick pop quiz, real quick pop quiz. For the right to own things in advance in America, most of the time you can't even afford it. But for the right to own things that most of us typically can't afford in advance in America, there's a penalty usually attached to that. What is that penalty called? Let me say it one more time. For the right to own things in advance in America that we typically can't afford, there's a penalty attached to that. What is that penalty called? It's called interest. See, interest has us buying the same thing two or three times. Now, most of us know that when we buy a car, the moment we drive it off the lot, we all know that it almost instantly becomes it diminishes the price. It diminishes. So um, by the time you pay the car off, you probably bought the car twice, and it's not even worth the deed that it's printed on. So also, let's talk about student loans. When you're going out to get student loans, you're basically going to acquire long-term debt. And again, there's nothing wrong with student loans or college. I've acquired student loans. I've graduated from college. I have a couple of degrees. So there's nothing wrong with that. The only thing wrong with that is that we fall privy to this country making us believe that debt is okay and that it's good, and it's really not. So think about this really quick. We'll wrap this up. How much money would you have if your debt was this? How much money would you have if you had zero debt? Just bringing in the money that you bring in right now from your job, nothing more. If you had zero debt, how much money would you have? If you didn't have to pay credit card bills, car notes, mortgage statements, if you didn't have to pay all that, how much money would you have? Exactly. So there are people in our organization right now who've learned this, and through our daily trainings, they've applied this. So now they don't have credit card payments, they don't have car note payments, they don't have mortgages. So that means they're not paying interest because they have zero debt. Now, the interest that they do have is interest that's making them money, not costing them money. So they've learned to take the money that they have, create some type of financial, they made the financial move in their lives, which we also show you how to do, and take that money to create your interest so you can create positive interest. So that being said, if this is something that interests you, just text, let's say, zero debt to 216-285-0569. Text zero debt to 216-285-0569, and I, Tremaine, will respond to you personally. There will be no secretary or anything like that. I'll respond to you personally every time. Text the keyword no debt to 216-285-0569. Let us show you how we are showing others to take this and to get zero debt in their lives, to make money with their money like the wealthy. We're going to pull the curtains back. 216-285-0569, zero debt. Text us right now. I'll get back with you as soon as possible, get you some information to get you started on the path to financial freedom by teaching wealth principles, and be a part of a team that is with you all the way. We don't teach you and drop you off. We teach you and we stay all the way. So again, if you're interested, it doesn't hurt to get the information right. Give me a quick text, keyword zero debt, 216-285-0569, and I will get back with you as soon as possible and get you the information you need to get you on the road to success. All right. And as usual, I'm going to leave you with this. I don't know you. I believe in you. So why don't you? Mr. Hard Pivot out.